December 2023 commencement of West Texas A&M University. My name is Neil Terry, and I serve as the Executive Vice President and Provost. It is my pleasure to introduce the administrators, the faculty, and the graduating students. Our December graduation is too large to accommodate all of our graduates at one time. This afternoon, 3 of our colleges will participate in this commencement ceremony: the Paul and Virginia Engler College of Business, the College of Engineering, and the Sybil Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities. The processional will commence shortly. The platform party, including our university president, will process first. The president will be immediately preceded by the university's mace, carried this afternoon by Dr. Noah Frink, Associate Professor of Communication Studies. Following the platform party will be college administrators and faculty members. The procession will transition to our student scholars, graduate students first, then our undergraduate students. Distinguished guests, the December 2023 graduation ceremony for West Texas A&M University. At this time, please rise and join Dr. Robert Hanson, Professor of Music, as he leads us in the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Many in the platform party will be introduced as their duties arise this afternoon. Allow me to introduce the rest of the platform party. Dr. Giarno De Armand, Associate Dean of the Graduate School and Engler Professor of Finance. Dr. Todd Raspberry, Vice President for Philanthropy and External Relations. Dr. Chris Thomas, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Carolyn Baum, Assistant Professor of Communication and Director of the Atterbury Honors Program, who will be presenting medallions to students graduating from the Honors Program. Ms. Diane Bryce, Registrar. Dr. Amjad Abdalat, Dean of the Paul and Virginia Engler College of Business. Dr. Emily Hunt, Dean of the College of Engineering. And Dr. Jessica Mallard, Dean of the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities. I also want to take a moment and thank the faculty that are with us today. Their knowledge and commitment have played a significant role in the professional development of our graduates. Will the faculty members in attendance this afternoon please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Today, 995 individuals will earn academic degrees. The youngest graduate is 19, and the oldest is 76. The ceremonies include students from 36 states across the nation and 20 different countries. This graduating class includes 76 with a perfect 4.0 GPA, 43 veterans, and 49% of the undergraduates are the first in their family to earn a college degree. At this time, please welcome Mr. Filiberto Avila, Student Body President, for his address to the graduating students.
It's been a long time coming. One might even say the start of an era. Thank you, Taylor Swift, for these iconic words. Now, I must admit, I'm not as eloquent of a speaker as Taylor Swift is a singer, or as quick on my feet as Travis Kelce is a football player, but I will do my best. I'm elated to be here with you today to celebrate and graduate WT's class of 2023. Not a single one of us here today has done it alone. I strongly believe that our personal journeys of higher education extend beyond ourselves. They are interconnected with the paths paved by those who came before us and those who supported and inspired us. Those who told us we could do it when there was absolutely no proof of that. Someone read stories to you and taught you to dream. Someone taught you some moral code of right and wrong for you to try and live by. Someone tried their best to explain every concept in this complex world to the child that was you. And maybe they didn't do it perfectly. It's okay. No one ever can. Maybe they aren't with us anymore. And in that case, I hope you remember them today. And if they are here in the audience, I hope you'll find your own way to express your gratitude for all the steps and missteps that have led you to this common destination. I hope you'll thank them out loud and in the moment. Now let me take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all the remarkable parents, relatives, friends, allies, mentors, professors, and loved ones present who have helped these students in their quest for academic enrichment. Thank you. Thank you for being an integral part of West Texas A&M University. Permítanme aprovechar esta oportunidad para expresar mi gratitud a todos los destacables padres, familiares, amigos, aliados, mentores, profesores y seres queridos presentes que han ayudado a estos estudiantes en su enriquecimiento académico. Gracias. Gracias por ser una parte integral de la Universidad West Texas A&M. We often ponder our significance in a world filled with towering figures. We have a profound yearning within each of us to leave a mark, no matter how small, that transcends our earthly existence. Everywhere we go, and with everyone we meet, we leave traces of ourselves in numerous ways. We leave handprints on the wall, scratch our names into stones, carve our initials into a tree, bury little time capsules, mark in the margins of a book, hide notes behind the wallpaper. It's our way of reaching out to an unknown soul, somebody, yet to walk the path that we leave behind saying, hello you, I too was here once. I leave you with this. I hope your legacy crosses genders, demographics, age groups, and borders of all kinds. I hope your legacy touches lives around you and around the globe. Remember, our lives are not measured solely by the grand achievements or widespread recognition. It is in the whispers, the echoes of our existence, that resonate through these small acts of remembrance. And when the future looks back at you, may it find traces of your existence resonating with the simple yet powerful message, I too was here once. I hope you know how proud I am to share this day with you. Gracias y enhorabuena.
Thank you, Filiberto. Our next speaker is Dr. Liz Rascon-Alanis, a WT graduate who will offer remarks on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Good afternoon, WT alums. My name is Liz Rascon-Alanis. I am a 2021 graduate of the first doctoral cohort and one of the first 4 Latinas to graduate with a doctorate degree in educational leadership from the Terry B. Rogers College of Social Sciences at West Texas A&M University. I'm a first-generation Latina whose parents are from Chihuahua, Mexico. And currently, I'm the executive director of Amarillo Wesley Community Center, and after serving for 10 years in this role, I'm transitioning to be the executive director at Heal the City Free Clinic in Amarillo, Texas. And it is my absolute pleasure to be amongst all of you today and lead the alumni charge. Do you remember the first time that you stepped foot on this campus? You were probably anxious, confused, doubtful, hopeful, excited. And if you were like me, you suffered from the imposter syndrome. You know, when you think they made a mistake when they let you into WT. Some of you were maybe wondering if you were going to make any friends, worried about how hard your classes would be. And some of you played sports and were wondering how you were going to juggle it all. Some of you may be non-traditional students who were juggling a full family life with kids, full-time jobs, and going to school. You may have felt as though you were navigating stormy waters. College is filled with all the emotional experiences and more. Today, you and I can identify with the words of one of my favorite authors, the Japanese novelist Haruki Murakami, who once said, quote, "And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through, how you managed to survive. You won't even be sure if the storm is really over. But one thing is certain, when you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked in. And that's what the storm is all about." End quote. After 4 or more years of school, you made it. You weathered a storm. There was a silver lining. But you will have other storms to overcome, and each one will change you indefinitely. And there's value behind that. There's a lesson behind every storm. 1, storms teach us to stay anchored. 2, storms teach us the power of strategy. And 3, storms teach us resilience. So remember, just like you learned during your time here at WT, when you are in the eye of the storm, don't forget to adjust your sail. Adjusting your sail enables you to ride out the storm, and adjusting your sail lets you reach your next destination. As the most recent graduates of West Texas A&M University, it is my honor and privilege to invite you to turn your class ring outward. The turning of the class ring outward symbolizes that it is your responsibility to transition from a student to an alum. One of the responsibilities of an alumni is to serve your alma mater as an ambassador, to give back through your success, gifts, and service to the university that has given to us as students. From the Texas Panhandle, you are now sent into the world to be a proud alum of West Texas A&M University. Go Buffs!
Thank you, Dr. Alanis. It is now my pleasure to introduce the 11th President of West Texas A&M University, Dr. Walter Wendler.
Provost Terry, thank you for the opportunity to say a few words, and what a great crowd this is. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, spouses, partners, families, and friends of students, welcome to each and every one of you. Faculty, congratulations for successfully shepherding into the rank of alumni these soon-to-be graduates of WT. And graduates, what a day for you, now and forever, Buffaloes. The meaning of what we are doing here is more than simply conferring a degree, important though that may be. Before I share my thoughts with you who are graduating, I would like to address your loved ones. Are all of you not as proud as you can be, swollen with pride, in fact, in the graduate seated before you on the floor of the First United Bank Center? For some, your joy is even more exuberant, given today marks the reduction of the family payroll by 1. So here we are. Here we are. Let us share your pride today in completing this important step. Let us look for our sons and daughters, husbands and wives, family, friends, and associates in this herd of buffaloes seated on the floor before us. Find them. Work to see where they're sitting right now. Make eye contact if you can and reflect. Their success, coupled with your pride, certainly calls for applause. Maybe a standing ovation if you're moved to do that. Whoop and holler as you look. There you go. There you go. I would like to share a few thoughts with you on the topic of some complexity regarding the experiences that you've had here at West Texas A&M University. At the height of the Great Depression, James Truslow Adams first used the term American Dream. He said, among other things, in his seminal work, The Epic of America, that it should be, and I quote, a land in which life should be better and richer and fuller for every man and woman, with opportunity for each according to his or her ability and achievement, end quote. I believe that one of the attractions of our nation that creates pressure at our borders is not that people come expecting something for nothing. That would not make America exceptional. Rather, I believe the aspirations of many who desire to live in America share the aspirations that you all had the day you started at West Texas A&M University. You wanted to attain a dream. I sincerely believe this is the case for every one of you, and possibly most pronounced in those students who comprise about 50% of all of you today, who are the first in their family to attend a university and to graduate. This is a remarkable achievement that changes the trajectory of a family and an individual forever. I know this feeling. I am the son of first-generation Americans and the first in my family to attend college. My father, a janitor in my high school, and my mother, a kitchen cook. There is hopefulness in this process. I know it. I've felt it. My prayer is that you walk away today with the same sense of hope and desire that you entered WT with a few years ago. Some say the American dream is dead. Others proclaim it a nightmare. They're all wrong. U.S. Magistrate Irma Carrillo Ramirez was recently appointed to the 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, the first Latina woman in the history of the United States of America to be so appointed. She's a graduate of West Texas A&M University, right here, West Texas A&M University. During her nomination hearing, Carrillo Ramirez talked about her father, a Mexican immigrant who arrived in the United States under the Bracero Worker Program decades ago. He worked the cotton fields in West Texas, where he met her mother, whose family was from South Texas, but also toiled in those same fields. Judge Carrillo Ramirez said, and I quote, I remember as a child very vividly him, my father, telling me, estudia, mija, study, so that you don't have to work in the fields like I do. She continued, my summers spent hoeing cotton in those fields only served to reinforce this powerful message. This is the American dream on fire, fueled by grit and determination. It is as real as our dreams, yours and mine, for today, for tomorrow, for our futures. As real can be. Judge Carrillo Ramirez is from Terry County, Brownfield, Texas, the county seat, the only town of significance in Terry County. I visited the high school in Brownfield on November 15th, 2019. There were 205 juniors and seniors present that day, and they asked questions about life ahead, about college, about work, about vocation, about family business. Dr. Jeanette Cooper, the Brownfield principal and former Texas Tech basketball player, reinforced the importance of a personal plan and especially honed in on personal responsibility. And his words resonated with hope. He inspired me that day. Virtues are necessary to obtain this American dream, according to Bill Donahue, PhD sociologist from NYU. There are long lists of virtues that could be discussed and elaborated, and I hope you leave this place, all of you who graduate this day, with that same belief. Hard work, determination, and for many, natural or God-given talents are fundamental to the attainment of the American dream. A joint study between the American Enterprise Institute and the National Opinion Research Center, affiliated with the University of Chicago, made some noteworthy discoveries. 40% of the respondents in this survey said their families lived the American dream. Another 40% said it was in their future, it was coming, it was on the way. 18% said it was out of reach. When queried on what the American dream meant to them, 85% of this same sample said it meant freedom of choice in how to live one's life. 83% selected to have a good family life. Interestingly, only 16% said to become wealthy. Seated on the floor today, almost 500 students now hold on to 5 distinctive, absolutely unique definitions of the American dream, tailored to their life circumstances, their beliefs, and the experiences that they attained in part right here at WT. No matter how proficient you are at understanding how to solve a quadratic equation, write a compelling paper, or think critically to resolve complex problems, my paramount hope for each of you is that your experience at WT will help lead you on a continual pursuit of engaged citizenship as a path to the American dream in a free society, and a pervasive recognition that there is personal responsibility in its attainment, and that it comes with hard work, persistence, and is satisfying when achieved. Congratulations on your work and the pursuit of your dream, your American dream. I would say simply and with all of my heart, God bless West Texas and the Texas Panhandle and WT. Godspeed, congratulations, and on, Buffaloes. Thank you.
Thank you, President Wendler. We've now come to that point in the program that our graduates have been working towards. In a few minutes, the graduates will be coming forward to receive their degrees. As the graduates complete their walk across the stage today, the WT Alumni Association will present each graduate with an alumni lapel pin signifying their official induction as WT alumnus. After I certify the candidates, the university president will officially confer the degrees. Dr. Andrew Reynolds, professor of Spanish, will announce the names of each candidate for a degree as they come forward to receive their diplomas. As a precursor, our first degree will be awarded posthumously to Colby Scott Flo. Colby's degree is a Bachelor's of Business Administration in Finance. Accepting his diploma are Colby's parents, Scott and Brenda Flo. Thank you, Scott and Brenda, for sharing with us today. Will all the candidates for master's degrees please rise? President Wendler, on behalf of the graduate faculty at West Texas A&M University, I certify that these candidates have met the requirements for their various graduate degrees.
Yes, sir. Upon the recommendation of the faculty of West Texas A&M University, as just transmitted to me by Dr. Terry, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system, I take pleasure in conferring upon each of you whose names are on the official roster the appropriate doctoral and master's degrees with all of the corresponding rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Please be seated. Marshals, start the process of escorting our graduate candidates to the stage. During this part of the ceremony, the college dean will place a hood on each master's degree candidates. This tradition dates back to the 12th and 13th centuries when universities were taking form. The colors on the hood represent the university colors as well as the disciplines of the degrees. Marshals, please escort the graduates. We've got it figured out, maybe. All right. Dr. Reynolds, please introduce the master's degree recipients.
From the Paul and Virginia Engler College of Business, hooded by Dr. Ahmad Abulat, the Dean of the College, Jenna K. Downs. Michaelyn Page Harrison. Emma Christine Weinheimer. Parker Daniel Duggan. Corey Lee Becker. Abigail Taylor Bishop. Andrew T. Bonds. Matthew Robert Campbell. Taryn Nathan Gio Cavazos. Angelica Esperanza Che. Lily Catherine Cook. Kimberly Ellen Demiran. Valmarie DePlucy. Kelly Renee Dunmeyer. John Chance Dupuy. Kaylee Andrea Escobedo. Nana Ama N. Essel. Timothy Mason Fletcher. Brody Fritz. Melanie Lene Gardner. Miriam L. Gutierrez. Manat Afsana Hamid. Todd Hancock. Catherine S. Hayes. Shelby Alyssa Minshew Huffman. Brenna Colleen Johnson. Alicia Knaus. Tarun Kumar. David Anthony Lopez Jr. Amy Pauline Mayfield. Chloe Ann Mayfield. Brian James Montoya. Harry Hara Chidambaram Muthaya. Nathan M. Orwig. Amber Page. Lorenza Perini. Taylor Hope Perryman. Emily Marie Poso. Srikanth Ramachandran. Joshua B. Randolph. Andrea Luz Rascon. Molly Cade Riggs. Marissa Romero. Zachariah Dane Samaniego. Lauren Michelle Sanders. Eduardo Monico Sauceda. Ethan L. Sawyer. Teresa Diane Serna. Hitali Shah. Mina Smith. Rini A. Sani. Ling D. Stowe. Michael Brent Warner. Kason Trent Waters. Yvonne Ajeman Badu. Bimal Dawadi. John F. McKinley III. Jacqueline Maremab. Anthony Obidiaku. Faisal Ode. Joseph Oduru Manu. David J. Otto. Michael Lee Pendleton. Emma Page Rector. Devin D. Riley. Tosin R. Oliaje. Anya N. Smith. Masters from the College of Engineering, hooded by Dr. Emily Hunt, the Dean of the College. Felipe Cid. Alfonso J. Hinojosa. Karthik Kundapur. Colin Michael Voiles. Master's degree from the Sybil Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, hooded by Dr. Jessica Mallard, the Dean of the College. Eliana Renee Flores. Erin Michelle Martin. Catherine Elizabeth George. Chaseley Cade Manivong.
Will all the new master's graduates please rise? Let's have a round of applause for our 2023 master's degree graduates. Congratulations. Please be seated. When the candidates for the bachelor degrees cross the stage in a few minutes, you will notice that many of them are wearing stoles or cords. At West Texas A&M University, we support diversity in all its forms. The donning of the stoles is a ceremony for graduates from international, culturally diverse, and first-generation backgrounds. During the ceremony, students are recognized by their family and friends for their accomplishments. If you are a student who participated in the donning ceremony that took place yesterday, please stand and be recognized. Next, an undergraduate student who maintains a grade point average of 3.5 or higher is considered an honor graduate. Honor graduates are recognized at commencement by a gold honor cord. I ask that all of the honor candidates stand at this time and be recognized. Finally, graduates who are veterans wear a red, white, and blue cord. I ask that they now stand and be recognized. Will all the candidates for a bachelor's degree please rise? President Wendler, on behalf of the faculty of West Texas A&M University, I certify that all these candidates have met the requirements for their respective baccalaureate degrees.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of West Texas A&M University, as just transmitted to me by Dr. Terry, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Chancellor and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University system, I take pleasure in conferring upon each of you whose names are on the official roster the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all of the corresponding rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations.
Please be seated. Marshals, please begin directing the candidates to the stage. Dr. Reynolds will now introduce the baccalaureate graduates from each college.
From the Paul and Virginia Engler College of Business, Bachelor of Business Administration, Amy Andrea Ahrens. Andrew Michael Alatorre. Andrew Alvarez. Jane Annette Aldecor. Draken Wayne Allen. Jack Alexander Allen. Andres Alvarado Flores. Alexander Lewis Bowman Amend. Elizabeth Anderson. Jennifer Hazel Anguiano. Fernando Ruben Arriola Cota. Adrián José Atencio Prado. Chloe Bear. Brennan Berden. Michaela G. Broyles. Jacob Burnside. Jordan M. Butler. Eric Caldera. Gabriel M. Calvert. Nicole Camacho. Antonio Castillo. Victoria Aracueli Castro Barajas. Jesus Trinidad Cázares. Esperanza Chávez Villa. Kelby Grace Crawford. Jamie L. Krill. Megan R. Daniel. John P. DeFore. Tanner S. Dennis. Destiny Dominguez. Jesus Duran. Eldon D. Ellerton. Ryan Andrew Engler. The diploma will be presented by his grandfather, Dr. Paul Engler. Alyssa Fuller. Jennifer Lee Genson. Dorian Lawrence George. Nicholas Gomez. Eric Gonzalez Pacheco Jr. Trevor Evans Goolsby. Madison Renee Guthrie. Amy Nicole Hart. Jessica Lynn Heller. Brittany N. Hernandez. Julie Ann Hernandez. Macy Faith Higginbotham. Miranda Lynn Hudson. Emma Nicole Hewitt. Leslie Jimenez. Kason Matthew Johnson. Katrina Denise Johnson. Quentin Donald Keller. Brooke Lacey. Linda Lara. Rhett Walker Lee. Evelyn Lozoya. Catherine Lyons. Lauren Alacia Marler. Reagan Kin Madical. Jonathan D. Mays. Mackenzie D. McAdoo. Miranda Ariel McCready. Kyle Donovan McEvers. Jacqueline Mendoza Herrera. Maria Yaret Montes. Marenda J. Navarro. Gracie Pilar Nickel. Stephanie Michelle Oberbrockling. Marcus Emil Odoms. Riley O'Rourke. Cesar Ortega. Marcy Deanna Parker. Sydney Patrick. James R. Pearson, Jr. Michael Allen Peoples II. Bodwin Pilley. Alexandria Ramirez. Rosa Ramos. Julia Ann Reinbold. Astrid Robles. Michael Isaiah Rodriguez. Luis A. Rosas. Roy Alexander Rosas. Aaron Craig Rudd. Glenn Bryce Salyer. Bailey Grace Sanders. Brody Sanders. Hayden Sanders. Caleb Michael Sylvia. Erica Ann Smith. July So. Emilio Diego Solis. Vasali Suwana. Serena Nicole Stack. Cameron Tank. Hair Chung Tung. Raven Milena Trevathan. Ariana Monique Trevino. Ishrat Upoma. Aide Selene Vasquez. Saul Vedoy. Cristobal Eric Vega. Brendan Alexander Voorhees. Angie W. Warren. Kaylin Blair White. Kayla Janelle Williams. Ashley Wabrock. Catherine N. Young. Zoe Sheridan Zimring. Brittany A. Nieves. From the College of Engineering, Bachelor of Science, Saman Arya. Emilio Pink Badillo. Braulio Jesus Becerril Rosales. Aiden Michael Cabledew. Jacob Nash Childers. Noah Mason Cochran. Cassie Coelho. Trent Austin Cole. Jace Beckman Davis. John Donald Erickson III. Kevin Alexander Flores. Nathan Allen Fox. Zachary Giesland. Ryan Goodman. Chad Axel Green. Reagan Elizabeth Heelan. Jesus J. Hernandez. Jacob Edward Johnson. Robert Anthony Jones. James Bryce Carr. Tyrese Xavier Law. Cole Joseph Lomax. Hayden Zeke Salea McClure. Walter Garrett McCormick. Luis Oscar Mendoza. Vincent Joe Perez. Atterbury Honor Scholar Logan Pinter. Jacob Dalton Plaster. Maya Popovich. Fernando Rivas. Jonas Alejandro Rivero. Nicholas Alexander Sanchez. Dallas Ann Sava. Tana Elizabeth Schlee. Austin Ralph Simmons. Gabriel T. Stedman. Jesus Antonio Suaste Arteaga. Julian Leong Cui. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelors of Applied Arts and Sciences. Vincent Scott Bisoni. Angela D. Cobbler. Elizabeth Mary DeVries. Colton M. Dyer. Elizabeth Flores. Abby Grace Francis. Benito Luna Gonzalez. Riley Annette Higgins. Kimberly L. House. Devin Michelle Ireland. Madison McKay Kirk. Carlos Lara. Connie J. Lau. Stephanie Delyn Lawrence. James Trey Mitchell. Santos Segura. Shelby Stashi. Criselda Marie Villalobos. Nora B. Villarreal Soria. Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelors of Arts, Kari Lana Belmares. Noeli Araceli de los Santos Payne. Jack Dieterman Jr. Kaylee Dinga. Gladys Escalante Flores. Stephanie Espinosa. Blas Guerrero. Michelle Elizabeth Guzman. Lindsay Marie Kellerman. Barbie Mendoza Lucero. Fernanda Guadalupe Martinez. Danielle C. Montiel. Jaden A. Moss. Bailey Ray Myers. Abigail Arena Nash. Justine Nicole Navarra. Charles Mark Pearson. Melissa Ramirez. Cooper Mark Rhodes. McKenna Caroline Vaughn. Hannah I. Winbolt. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Edgar Camarena. Christiana P. Dawson. Signa Kristen Elder. Emily Grace Evans. Anthony Femath. John Taylor Flatt. Elvina Jules Hernandez. Kinley Renee Hilton. Abigail Elizabeth Key. Ana Alejandra Ramirez. Matthew Wade Thurman Jr. Penelope Race Welch. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of General Studies, Breanne Baker. Maddie Mae Barnes. Marley Shea Brown. Sarah Elizabeth Buck. Robert J. Cantu. Julie Chavez. Michaelin Brianne Connor. Savannah Elizabeth Copley. Danny Ray Cowan. Victoria Elise DeVries. Julio Giovanni Diaz. Heather Allison Dillon. Zachary Daniel Dominguez. Jenna Lynn Franklin. Liliana Garcia. Elizabeth Jordan Hall. Tiffany Jo Keith. Michaela Jordan Marin. Ethan Martin Martinez. Hunter Nicholas. Brittany D. Perez. Marcella Nicole Saenz. Rocio Saenz. Alan Salazar. Miriam S. St. Laurent. Horace Stacy. Jenna Lee Wukoviak. Bobby Ashton Ware. Andrew Robert Wilhelm. Lucas Peel Carol Wilson. Peyton Edward Wright. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Music, Malik Javon Boyd. Raiden Fulbright IV. Alexis Marie Maldonado. Tristan Timothy Mao. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Music Education, Megan Celeste Gilly. Alexandria Faith Harrison Moss. Noah S. Lopez. Riley Rayanne Lusk. Madison Sophia Moreno. Chris Perez. Bailey Jewel Reddig. Mason Wayne Rumsey. From the Sybil B. Harrington College of Fine Arts and Humanities, Bachelor of Science degrees, Jonathan David Castro. Maddie Marie Ford. Braden W. Lachey. Alex Jan Price. Colt Nathaniel Wood.
A note as our last few graduates transition to their seats. For all of today's graduates, earning your degree has required you to develop life skills, balancing your studies with a combination of family, work, service, and other personal obligations. Being here today is no small accomplishment, and these skills will serve you as you face the many challenges that are part of life. Let today be a reminder of your strength. On behalf of your WT family, well done, class of 2023. Will all the new baccalaureate graduates please stand? Please signify your graduation by moving the tassel on your mortarboard from the right to the left. Congratulations. Please be seated. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Patrick Lucas and the talented brass ensemble for arranging music for the ceremony. Thank you. I would also like to thank our faculty marshals, Dr. Fasea Alamehu, Associate Professor of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Christina Gill, Associate Professor of Mathematics, Mr. Bradley Behrman, Associate Professor of Musical Theater, Mr. Randy Ray, Associate Lecturer of Media Communication, Dr. Robin Patterson, the Don Patterson Professor of Business Law, Dr. Leslie Ramos Salazar, the Abdelat Professor of Business. Thank you. Finally, thank you to all the people that have worked behind the scenes today to make this event to honor our graduates possible. We appreciate you. In a few seconds, I will ask that you rise and join in the singing of our alma mater, led by Dr. Robert Hanson. After the alma mater, please be seated during the recessional and remain seated until all of the graduates have filed out. Please rise for the alma mater.
Over boundless reach of prairie, over rolling plain,
Work on the planet.